Well, tomorrow marks somewhat of a historic moment as Newcastle United play at our 61st different sporting venue as we go to, of course, Everton's Hill Dickinson Stadium to take them on there. This will be the first time that we have ever played at Everton's brand new stadium on the docks in Liverpool, and it's a 52,700 capacity stadium. It's going to be an interesting one to see how the atmosphere is there, of course, because we've never been there before. So any of the travelling fans going down there, I'm sure they'll be really up for this one, enjoying, of course, the occasion, enjoying the chance to see as well the inner workings of course, Everton's new stadium, but most importantly, going there to support the lads, see if we can get another win in the bag, and see if we can get ourselves into a really good position in the league, because that's what we need to start doing now. Obviously, we had a bit of a sour note coming into this one in the fact that, we went from leading in the game against Marseille to then going down to a 1-1, then of course a 2-1 loss to Marseille in midweek in the Champions League. But if we could afford to lose anywhere, like I said in the reaction for that one, it would be that game. We need to get the results in the Premier League because of the position that we are in at the moment. We are currently in 14th in the Premier League at this moment in time, as of recording this video, of course, on the 28th of November. The day before, of course, we play Everton down at the brand new Hill Dickinson Stadium. Everton, of course, they're 11th in the league. They're on 18 points. If we win this game against Everton tomorrow, of course, down at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, 5:30 kickoff, by the way, for this one, and it is live on Sky Sports as well. If we do win this game, barring, of course, or depending rather on the goal difference, we can go probably as high as about 9th or 10th in the Premier League. Obviously, depending on the results for the likes of Man United, Everton we're playing, of course, but the results for Man United, Liverpool and Brentford, and the other teams below, we all depends on what happens in their games. But if we get the win against Everton, we have every chance of making it as high as about 9th to 10th in the Premier League. And looking at the team news going into this one, we'll look at the Everton side of things, of course, first, then we'll go to our lads' side of things. I mean, the build-up's been a bit chaotic. It's been, some more news about injuries, as has been the case quite a bit this season. But, of course, on the Everton side of things, their squad has taken a hit. They've got Merlin Roll, Jared Braithwaite and Nathan Patterson all injured. Adrissa Gueye, of course, suspended after his bizarre sending off. And Seamus Coleman unlikely to feature after going off early as well. They're coming into this one on the back of course, a result at Old Trafford, as David Moyes went back to Old Trafford on Monday just gone and walked away with a 1-0 win over his former team, which he managed, of course, just after Alex Ferguson had retired from the game, and with 10 men for 77 minutes as well. So pretty big achievement there by David Moyes, and I'm sure he's going to be well up for this one. Looking at, of course, Everton's record at the Hill Dickinson as well this season, the Toffees have been quick to make it a fortress. Wins over Brighton, Palace and Fulham, draws over Aston Villa and West Ham. The only team to beat them at the Hill Dickinson so far since they've moved there has been Spurs. They're the only team to pick up a win at the Hill Dickinson, and hopefully that isn't the case come the final whistle tomorrow night after that game, as hopefully we are to be added to that list of Spurs as being a team that has beaten Everton at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. But we're going to have to be seriously on our game. And looking at our team news, of course, going into this one, we head to Merseyside with some serious selection problems and headaches for Eddie Howe. Of course, Kieran Trippier, William Asula, and Johan Wissa all ruled out. Wissa is training with the team, and Eddie has said in his press conference that he is looking to get Wissa back, or get Wissa, of course, his debut, because he's yet to play for since joining from Brentford this summer. And, you know, he's looking to get him into the team somewhere soon. It might be the Burnley game coming up, or it might be the Mackham game in December, but we are going to hopefully see him soon. Eddie has been saying that in his press conference. Sven Botman has a major doubt as well, so he's not going to be available by the looks of it for this one. And Emil Kraft could return to the squad, but of course Kraft's probably going to just be, you know, as a backup sitting on the bench. It's a bit of a patched up side at the worst possible time, to be honest, because we do need to start getting the results on the board, especially with, you know, the heavy fixtures coming up in that, you know, Christmas period of December. We do need to start getting the results, because we are, you know, at the moment 14th in the league after 12 games played with 15 points, -2 on goal difference. You know, so we are now about 5 points off where we'll need to be in that 5th place, in about, you know, 4 points off if you want to get to around 6th in the league, you know, getting into them European spots. That's what we want to be doing. You know, we want to be getting ourselves into a comfortable position where we are set up to play in Europe, be it the Champions League, be it the Europa League, or be it even the Conference League. You know, obviously the Champions League is the priority, so at the moment we are currently, as I speak, you know, 5 points off of that 5th place, because Palace is currently occupying that with 20 points. We've got 15 at the moment. Obviously we can, you know, bring that further down, or depending on results of the teams that are in the European spots. If we get the win against Everton tomorrow, we would go to 18 points in the league out of 13 games played, of course. Looking at the ref for the game, it is Craig Pawson, and yes, it is the same ref, fresh off of a chaotic VAR night in the match against Man City, what we played, of course. We'll come away from that one with a decent result as well. But this will be his 3rd NUFC match this season, after a 0-0 draw at the beginning of the season down at Villa Park and a 2-1 defeat at, of course, the Amex against Brighton. On VAR duties this time, however, will be Darren England as well. And looking at our results against Everton in recent Premier League fixtures, of course, we have had a 0-0 last season. The season before that was a 3-0 loss in the 23-24 season. The 22-23 season seen we'll win 4-1 with Wilson bagging a double, Joe Linton and Murphy getting on the score sheet. The 21-22 season seen we'll, of course, lose 1-0. In the 2021 season seen us win 2-0 with Wilson bagging a double. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag, but we do need the result in this game tomorrow night. And like I've said, it's a brand new stadium, a depleted squad, a fight, you know, for that momentum to try and build and get ourselves going. So this isn't just another away day, it's got to be a statement opportunity forward. We've got to go there, we've got to put in the effort, and we've got to be on with game. And it is going to be, you know, a tough game, because as I've just said there, you know, only Spurs have beaten Everton since Everton's moved to this Hill Dickinson Stadium, to their new stadium on the Bramley-Moore docks. But let us know your score predictions down in the comments below, lads and lasses. Who do you think is going to be the standout player? And any Everton fans watching, what's your thoughts going into the game as well? I want to hear what you've got to say. Get it going down in the comments below. Hit that like, share, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and turn on the bell for all notifications so you never miss another video. And I'll see you all for the next one. How are the lads?